All right, let's get started installing Windows Server 2016 Technical Preview 4, I think it is, within VirtualBox. So I'm going to go ahead and launch VirtualBox. Of course, I already have VirtualBox. I already set this up. I just set up a new VM and with some basic settings, nothing fancy. All right, so let's go ahead and attach the ISO or ISO, however you want to pronounce it. And let's see. It's the VDI. We're going to go ahead and say, all right, let's pop in our VM, which is going to be on the VM drive, ISO, and this one. All right, so it should boot up to this sucker. Let's see what happens, right? Start. There we go. That's a good sign. And you may hear the drive. It's just an external physical drive sitting in a dock over there. But all right, it's just like all the other installs. We're going to go ahead and just hit next, install. All right, so we're going to, let's see, what do we have here? We have Windows Server 2016 Technical Preview 4 or the desktop experience. This option is useful when a GUI is required, for example, to provide backward. Oh, so this is the non-GUI. It's recommended reduces management services by installing only what is needed to run most service roles. It does not include a GUI, but you can fully manage the server. This is where it's going, folks. At some point, well, I mean, there's probably always going to be a GUI option, but as you can tell, they're trying to force people to, and rightly so, use non-GUI versions because, I mean, through PowerShell and other remote, even GUI interfaces, you can manage these things, and that would help limit resources on whatever hardware and or VM infrastructure you may have. But being as I don't feel like dealing with that right now, we're gonna put the GUI on this sucker. So next, yeah, you guys saw I read all the terms. Let's see, we're gonna do it. I always just go custom and I make sure that it's on the right partition. All right, so you guys seen the screen a gazillion times, I'm sure. I'm gonna pause it and we'll come back when it's done. While we're waiting for the install to go through, I figured I'd take this time to introduce the new website. Now, over the course of 5 or 6, maybe 7 years now that PC-Addicts.com has been live, the site's gone through some dramatic changes in different designs and themes and frameworks and infrastructure, but this last one wasn't a major change, but my previous theme was not mobile friendly, and Google dings you for that with search results. So, plus it needed a little uplift. So we changed it, or I changed it, and I'm very happy with it, and figured I would just mention it. I've still got some tweaks to do and everything, but for the most part, when you go to the site, you go to the home page, and it shows the last blog post right here, and then the second to last, third to last, and then some other blog posts here. And to see a whole lot more, you just go to blog or use the search facility or the search thing down here. That works so well. So if you're just searching for something in particular, search it. You should be able to find it. Or go to blog or tutorials. It goes different categories. And then, of course, we got some other stuff here. And you can find us in all these different locations. All right, back to the video. To my settings, username. I guess this is for the admin password. That's fine. All right, it's finalizing. There. Was that so hard? Interesting looking administrator login page, but okay. The initial login took a considerable amount of time. In my opinion, it took probably a minute. It was just a black screen. From the time we started the install, when I hit go for the install, it's been 16 minutes. So with my setup here, with that drive, USB 3.0 dock, it was 17 minutes of the install. That's not bad, really. Do I want to allow my PC to be discovered by other PCs in this network? We're going to this on your home network. No, I'm just saying no. All right. So we're at the dashboard, and this is familiar from the previous versions. Server Manager dashboard, and my phone's making noise. Network looks fine. Let's see, can we even get out? What's up with this Edge? You know, Okay, I'm sure I'm not the only one that's frustrated with that. Now, where's IE? IV. All right. So, internet. Does Internet Explorer even come up in a... Are you serious? There's Internet Explorer. So, can I pin this sucker? Pin it to the taskbar. I can't believe they did. You know what? I'll leave it there because we're gonna mess around with it at some point. Let's make sure we can get out. That's usually the first thing I check just to make sure. What is this smiley face? Oh, this is probably the technical preview thing. It's been a while, so we use recommended. And we did get out, by the way. Yeah, we know protected mode is turned off. That's fine. That's all right. So we can get out. That's good. Let's see if we can access PC-Addicts.com. And let's close that. Hey, PC-Addicts.com came up. Check it out. All right. So the server's installed. I'm going to go ahead and kick off some updates because, of course, you want this thing patched up as much as possible. So let's do that together. How come my clicking isn't working? Close that. Is this Edge? Is this the Edge one? No, this is Internet Explorer. Why is it not closing? All right, so I'm already frustrated. Come on, Task Manager. I'm going to force this thing off, but... Oh, wait, it had a message. I'm in a hurry. Okay, local server, that's probably what we want. You guys probably know. Here's what we want. Oh, yeah, we should name it, too. What are we going to name this server? So we don't want it win-tnn blah, 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 blah. Let's make it simple because we're going to install some other servers, too, in this environment. So we're going to do win. No, we're going to do, win. No. This is going to be our Active Directory one. So to make it simple for learning, let's call it AD server. All lowercase, AD server. That way it makes sense to everybody. And we're not going to put it on domain yet. I just wanted to name the stupid thing. So we'll just go down the list right here. You must restart. We'll restart later. Okay, we'll restart now. Okay, and let's log in as administrator. So all I wanted to do, actually, here's what we're going to do. I just named it. And we're going to install some updates, and then we'll do another video, so this one's not super long, on actually configuring the server. And I don't think we're going to be setting up the domain in the next one, but we'll see. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but we'll get into more details as far as configuring the server and getting it prepped and everything. Actually, I noticed the time is off, so we're going to do that too before we actually install updates. So, oh, look at this. It looks different. And it's probably in the previous one. I just haven't messed with... the 2012 one too much yet. Settings can't be opened using the built-in administrator account. What? I can't open my time settings? What is this mess? Why does this look funky? Oh, look, I can turn it off. Okay, set time automatically. And set time zone automatically. We're gonna change it. We're gonna go okay. All right, where are we at? Central time. Was that so hard? Just for daylight saving? Yeah, it's fine. Whatever, that's fine. Where's my save? Or did it? Oh, it already did it. 440. Yep, it's 440. Now updates. Where can we find updates? Updates. There we go. Look, Microsoft updates. This app can't be open. Edge. I don't. All right, let's go back into Server Manager. We'll get this thing done right now because I've about had it. Windows Update. Oh. Install updates automatically. Are you? Check for updates. Why would it even say that? And all right, so we're gonna install some updates now. This is a learning experience for me because we're still on 2008 R2 at work. We're just now starting to try to get a build going, an image build for 2012. So we try to keep it simple and still just working fine at the hospital. And so this is a little learning experience for me. All right, guys, later.